Hello, everyone. My name is Nelson Danswabia. This week, I reflected on the President Dieter F. Uchtdorf's message, quoted, of things that matters most. One of the lessons stood out to me is the importance of slowing down and focusing on the fundamental things that give our lives meaning. This connects with what we are learning about AWS core services. Just as core services provide an important foundation in AWS, we also need strong core principles and relationships in our lives. My first meaningful question is how can I make sure that the things that matters most remains my priority when life becomes busy and demanding? As I reflect on this question, I realized that being busy does not always mean that I'm focusing on what is most important. Between education, work, family, responsibility, and personal goals, it can be easy to spend family or easy to spend most of my time completing tasks while neglecting things that have greater long-term value. President Ujdorf identifies our relationships with God, our families, our fellow men, and ourselves as important areas of life. For me, this means making deliberate time for prayer, scripture study, family, serving others, and personal reflections. These things provides the foundation that helps me handle other responsibility more effectively. My second deep question is what changes can I make in my daily life to simplify my priorities and strengthen my relationship with God and the people around me? I believe one important change in learning to manage my time according to my priorities instead of allowing my schedule to control me. There may be many good things competing my attention, but I need to recognize which things are truly essential. I can make time for God through prayer and scripture study, give meaningful attention to my family, look for opportunities to serve others, and also take time to reflect on my own spiritual and personal development. This message reminds me that a successful life is not measured only by how much I accomplish. Just as strong cloud environment depends on reliable core services, I believe a meaningful life depends on a strong spiritual foundation. My or by keeping Jesus Christ as the things that matter most at the center of my life, I can find greater peace, purpose, and direction even when life becomes demanding. Thank you for your time and for listening to me.